Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This is going to be my small thoughts on the movie, no spoilers, so don't worry about that here. I will do a spoiler review or a spoiler talk, whatever you want to call it, on the weekend, sometime on Saturday or Sunday. But right now, I want to get in on this no spoiler review. What did I like about it? What didn't I like about it? Let's get through that right now. First off, let's start out with Sam Raimi, the director of this movie. Sam Raimi obviously is well known in Hollywood. He has been working in the business for a very long time. Obviously, he was well known for the Evil Dead trilogy, which I never got into because I'm not really a horror guy, which is funny because Doctor Strange does use a lot of horror elements, which really makes this movie different from a lot of other MCU movies that came before this. I really loved his Spider-Man trilogy, specifically Spider-Man 2. I think Spider-Man 2 is arguably still one of the best Spider-Man movies out there. It's a really well-crafted film, a lot of fun, and I think the performances in that movie is probably the best out of his trilogy of Spider-Man movies. That movie just it hits all the right buttons, and you can see its influence into the MCU even today when you watch them. And I really did like Oz the Great and Powerful too. That was another movie Sam Raimi directed that I thought was really good. So when he was announced as the director for this movie, I was a little excited. I'm like, oh yeah, man, Spider-Man 2, Oz the Great and Powerful, he's a good director. He can do this. And I think he did a really good job from what he had here. But I think the uphill battle this movie is going to face is the expectations on what fans are expecting from a movie with the word multiverse in the title. And I'm going to warn fans now to temper your expectations, because if you are expecting like cameos left and right throughout this entire movie, I'm going to tell you now, you are going to be disappointed. I'm pretty good at tempering my expectations, but I think even I was surprised by the lack of cameos in this movie, I'm going to say. I hope that doesn't hurt anybody that was expecting a lot, but maybe if you hear it from me like that, maybe it's not a spoiler. It's actually kind of helping you a little bit to temper those expectations. There is a big moment in the movie. If you haven't been spoiled yet, you'll really love that. It's definitely a huge moment in the movie for fans that want Easter eggs and connections and cameos and whatever. There is a moment in the movie for that. And if you've seen the trailers, you can probably guess what that might be. No, but I'm not going to say what it is just in case you don't, or just in case you're someone that avoided the trailers at all costs. And maybe that would be the best way going into this movie, is just avoid all the trailers and don't give a crap. Just go in blind and have a good time. I really did enjoy this movie though, for what it was. I'm not going to put it up there with No Way Home or with Infinity War and Endgame, but I did think it was a good movie. I thought Elizabeth Olsen rocked in this movie. She was fantastic. Her performance was great. I'm a little conflicted though where her character ended up, and maybe that's because I just love the character so much that I felt that way. And I don't want to say too much because then I'll spoil a lot. But that's what I'll leave for Saturday then, on how I feel about, and maybe I'll change my mind by then, but right now I feel a little conflicted about where her character ends off in the movie. I really thought Benedict Cumberbatch was fantastic in it as well. Benedict Cumberbatch and Elizabeth Olsen are definitely the two that people are going to come and watch and enjoy. These two great actors play off each other. I really enjoyed the new character, American Chavez. She was a great addition to this movie, and I didn't know how I was going to feel about her. Obviously, when you don't know a character, you're not too sure. But I was so happy with this character. I'm like, I want to see more of her down the road. I don't know if we'll ever see her again. Maybe we will. But I think there is a future for her going forward. But yeah, she rocked. I liked her a lot. The rest of the cast is great as well. But I think, yeah, the three highlights for me were definitely Elizabeth Olsen, American Chavez, and Benedict Cumberbatch. I want to get America Chavez's name here. You know what? I just saw the name and I'm like, I'm not gonna read that. But look, she's great. Hopefully I'll find out her name and how to pronounce it properly one day. Maybe before Saturday when I do my spoiler review. But yeah, she was terrific in it. I just want to say that and end it off there. Yeah, I thought it was great. I was expecting more from the multiverse angle. That's the thing maybe I was the least disappointed with, or the most disappointed with. I just felt the multiverse would play a I thought this would be like a road trip into the multiverse. And it wasn't that. If anything, this movie definitely opens the doors up for the multiverse going forward. And I'm interested to see where they're going to go with it. Especially the way Doctor Strange ends at it. It had me like, what the heck is going on? This is like, sometimes at the end of these credits, I'm like confused at like, where's it? But I sort of have an idea of where they could go with it. This one, I'm like, I have no idea where they're going next. There are two end credit scenes. The first one is, I think, the important one, with a big cameo there that I'm not sure who that character is. So have fun watching the movie and trying to figure it out. Definitely Screen Crush is probably going to be coming in handy over here. The last thing at the very end is more played for laughs. It's not something that will advance the MCU going forward. But it's a fun little cute moment, I'll say. It made me laugh out loud. So it got me what they wanted to get out of me. It got a good laugh out of me. So with that being said, I am going to recommend this movie. I think this movie is worthy.
I'm still worthy.
That's right. That's going to be my new way of rating films. It's either going to be worthy or not worthy, like Thor's hammer. This movie was worthy, and I had a good time with it. I hope you guys go and check it out and tell me what you think. And stay tuned for my spoiler review this weekend. I'll definitely. There are a lot of things that I need to get off my chest about this movie. Things that are good, by the way. I'm not somebody that gets disappointed easily. I like to have a good time with movies. And like I said, I just wished we got more of an idea of other universes, if you will. And that's not to say that we don't get more than one. We do get more than one, but I just wish that we had more. That's it. Before an introduction into the multiverse, even more so than what Loki gave us and in Spider-Man No Way Home, I think this is an interesting entry into there. So with that being said, guys, comment below. Tell me your thoughts. Have you seen the movie already like I did today? I had to go see it right away, and I'm going to go see it again this Saturday, so I'm looking forward to seeing it again. And with that being said, until next time, everybody, take care.